Do you dream of quitting your 9-to-5 job, living life on your own terms, having financial freedom? Well, I got some good news for you and some bad news for you. See, many have tried and failed, burning through tons of money and opportunity in the process. But here's the good news. You can still achieve life-changing gains before this crypto market cycle peaks. Crypto has been one of the best places in our lifetimes to make money. It's made insane amounts of millionaires. And crypto's probably about to go absolutely parabolic in the next 3, 6, 9 months. And in the next few minutes, I want to share with you what I've learned from being in crypto over the last 7, almost 8 years now. I'll give you the blueprint that made me a millionaire in my 30s. And as a special bonus, I'll include something extra at the end here for you. Now, according to the 2024 UBS Global Wealth Report, there are more than 58 million millionaires globally. That's about 1.5% of the world's adult population. Most of these people did not inherit their wealth, by the way. They built it, just FYI. Now, these millionaires are literally the top 1% of wealth globally. The average salary in the USA is about $63,000, which means it'll take you 16 years of spending literally nothing to save $1 million. If you don't eat, you don't pay rent, and you don't pay for anything at all, yay, congratulations, you have $1 million. Now, with this scenario, it seems like reaching the $1 million mark is a pretty tall order, meaning you can't do the normal program in order to make $1 million and to change your financial destiny. Fortunately, cryptocurrency exists. It gives everybody a fair chance to get there faster without starving yourself to death. Look, I won't sugarcoat it. It's not a walk in the park. There's massive risk. Most people are going to lose. Most people will only buy high, sell low, all that kind of stuff. I've been working my ass off in the cryptocurrency industry since 2017, and I've seen it all, okay? I've been rug pulled. I've seen my positions get liquidated. I've also been a sorry-ass bag holder for tokens that are just never gonna recover. They literally go to zero, okay? Made all the damn mistakes. But the silver lining is lessons have been learned, and lessons learned the hard way are not easy to forget. So take out your pen, take out your paper, learn from my hard mistakes so you don't have to repeat them yourself, okay? Maybe even save this video, watch it again later when the markets are bumping. You might actually be the next millionaire. You might be the first millionaire in your family, but you got to do it right. Don't make all the same mistakes everybody else is going to make. Now, look, let's talk about the founding fathers of America real quick. They're probably some of the wisest people that ever, cruise around. So let's take a great quote from old man Benjamin Franklin. He said that if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Old Ben, smart fella. So if you're thinking of just maxing out your credit cards, getting a second mortgage because some random influencer tells you a coin's about to explode, then guess what? You're probably going to lose all your money in your house and everything else. You might want to rethink your life decisions, okay? Don't be dumb. It's very simple. Come on, guys. Let's keep it real here. Approaching crypto this way is no different from buying a lottery ticket or going to Vegas or hoping that you hit the jackpot on the slot machines, okay? It's not, okay? We're talking about investing versus gambling. And yeah, okay, meme coins are definitely speculation driven, and you can take a tiny percent of your money and play around, okay? But if you want to talk about real investing, it's different. You need to ask yourself several questions, okay? Just a reminder, this blueprint is meant for altcoins. If you're after just Bitcoin, then it's really simple, man. Take extra money, dollar cost average, and just take a very long time frame and don't think about it. 10 years from now, these prices for Bitcoin will seem like an absolute bargain, okay? Just buy, hold, don't think about it, that's it. But of course, if you want bigger gains, you want to get rich sooner. Well, that's altcoins. We've got the blueprint here. First, the first question that comes to every crypto investor's mind is, what the hell do you buy anyway? Well, you see, the crypto space is actually divided into several different niches. We have the layer ones, right? Projects that we describe as technology-centric. These different cryptos promise to be the next big technological thingamajigger to make a bunch of money, make everyone's lives better, or promise to be the new paradigm of money. It's all the same stuff every cycle, man. We also have meme coins. We have NFTs, which are a lot less popular these days, but they're still out there making some people money who are dialed in on that. AI coins, very popular. Real world assets, very popular. DePIN, very popular right now. Those are the top sectors to focus on, in my opinion. People usually ask me, hey, Lark, what should I buy? Tell me what coins to buy. And I believe this is the best answer. You're asking the wrong question. Instead of asking what to buy, ask, where's the attention going? Right? Ask, where's the attention going? What coins are being talked about non-stop on social media or in the news? Remember this. Riding the narrative is key, okay? And you got to pick the right tokens in order to do that. For example, whenever there's some good news coming in from NVIDIA or AI more broadly, there's a good chance that AI crypto tokens can benefit from that. And since AI is not going anywhere, only going to get bigger and crazier, AI crypto coins will continue having narrative. In previous cycles, it was all about, the new layer ones and those big venture capital backed tokens that came out. Right now, though, there's a big realization in the cryptocurrency community that those coins are not doing so well for investors. A lot of the big VC tokens have gone down 50, 60, 70, 80% this year. That's why meme coins, which may lack all utility, but fair launched meme coins without any pre-sales or pre-allocations, have a much better chance to give those investors big returns. Instead of buying a useless governance token, you're going to buy a useless token with a frog picture. It might actually go up money. You'll make money off of it versus just being exit liquidity for VCs. Besides, a lot of these fair launch tokens, they actually have these sort of almost cultish followings. Not all of them make turn into cults, but that cult following, if they can do it, creates a lot of buzz without the need for paid ambassadors. Again, look for the buzz, look for the narrative. On the flip side, you should also be wary about buying certain coins. Nino coins, right? Coins that were once big and popular. They're once part of the top 10 or the top 20. Now they're not even part of the top 100 or top 500. They have no place in your portfolio. What are you doing? Nobody gives a crap about that stuff anymore. Be honest with yourself. I made a video about this recently, so I'll leave a link down below. You can check that out if you want more of my insights on that. So now that you know it's all about following the hot narratives, the AI, the meme coins, real world assets, DPIN, layer ones to some extent like Sui, Aptos, Phantom. The next question is, well, when are you supposed to buy? The past cycles can give us a clue, and this chart is kind of a cheat sheet, so have a look at it. The path to altcoin season shows that Bitcoin often leads the cycle in terms of liquidity and pumping, right? The first phase is Bitcoin's phase, and then it gets followed down by Ethereum. To an extent, we're going to see Solana probably dominating a bit of that narrative this cycle, followed by altcoins more broadly. The second and third phases, it's big cap stuff, those in the top 20 market cap, followed closely by the rest of the altcoin bags. This is when things get real crazy, near the top of the market cycle, by the way. And we're getting closer to that phase. We're not at the top yet, far from it, but we're getting pretty late for allocating money, to be honest. So you need to pick your chosen narrative before Bitcoin goes absolutely rampaging higher and hits 100, 150K. It's going to be too late to buy then. You're just going to have to wait until next cycle. Sorry. Your time to buy and allocate is running out. You can bet that altcoins will not be far behind Bitcoin when it hits 100, 150K, 200K, whatever. Remember, we haven't had any major crazy altcoin season yet in this cycle. So we're still early from that perspective, but time is running out. Let me interrupt the flow real quick here too, because I want to take a minute to let you know about the Wealth Mastery newsletter before we get on to the next key points here. This is your weekly guide to the cryptocurrency markets. Okay, my team and I are working super hard every single week to help keep you ahead of the curve in this fast-moving market. Our readers love it, and I'm sure you will too, because we are bringing you all of the latest insights and helping you to save your time, because we know you're busy. We know life's crazy sometimes, that you want to stay up to date on what's going on with altcoins, altcoin deep dives, meme coins, decentralized finance. We do tutorials every week. Airdrops. We've made crazy money in airdrops just this year alone, and that's all in the free newsletter, okay? You can join 145,000 plus weekly readers. Check it out. Link down below in the description. Pinned comment over on X. You'll love it. Seriously, stop missing out. Okay, enough about my awesome newsletter. Let's get back into it. So now that we know what to buy, when to buy, of course, hopefully, we have to move on to the hardest part, which of course is when to sell. Now look, selling can be divided roughly into two categories: cutting your losses and actually taking profits, okay? You have to ask yourself, am I willing to ride a coin to zero, or should I take it like a champ and salvage what I can and reinvest it into something better? That's when you want to take a loss, right? I myself am guilty of riding several altcoins just down to zero. You hold on to them, you hope, man, at least I'm gonna recoup my investment at some point, right? I'll get my money back. It's maybe I won't get to new highs, but I'll get most of my money back. No, sometimes they just go to zero. I'm now at the stage where I will sell them before the cycle ends, even if it means losing some money, okay? It's fine. I'd rather lose a little bit than lose 99.999% of an investment, okay? Because I'd like to have that extra gunpowder to buy the dip when the bear market comes, okay? Or buy a dip on a more popular coin, something that's got better narrative and hype. Now, let's talk about selling for profit. Selling for profit is probably one of the hardest things that people are going to do, which seems counterintuitive, but the fear of missing out on further gains can really screw with you, especially when the greed starts really taking over the market. When you see a coin pumping, you'll be tempted to wait for higher prices. You've already got 10x right? You've got life-changing money on the table, but you're not going to change your life. You're going to hope to double it, triple it, 10x it again. When you've already made some profit, you should at least sell some of it. Get your initial investment back out. Pay yourself some actual money. Put some money in the bank. Make it real, man. Make it real. Yeah, you might miss out on some bigger gains later on, but what if it goes down? At least you've saved your capital in case, you know, the coin drops to zero, because that can happen like that in crypto. It's crazy, man. I've also been guilty of waiting for the perfect top just to be caught with my pants down once the bear market starts. Okay, so my plan right now is to take gains out on the way up. Bitcoin 100K, cut a quarter of the altcoins. Bitcoin 150K, cut a quarter. Bitcoin 200K, sell everything else. Altcoins, keep my Bitcoin. My gains will be smaller, but yeah, I'm going to be taking less risk in this situation. Predicting how high we can get this cycle is hard, and nobody has a crystal ball. But there will be clues when it's just around the corner. So aside from looking at the charts, you might want to look at market sentiment. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index can give us a great idea when the market's reaching fever pitch levels. I, for one, would stop buying and start selling once we reach the upper levels of extreme greed. In fact, I think the buying window again is closing very, very soon for, you know, actually making good returns on the things that you buy now. When social media is flooded with pictures of sports cars, Rolexes, people in their first class tickets and all that stuff, which is coming, it happens every single cycle, okay? That's a good time to start selling your crypto coins. Get those old phone calls from old college friends you haven't talked to in 20 years, sell, okay? And if crypto apps like Coinbase take the #1 spot or even enter the top 10 on Google Play and the Apple App Store, big warning sign to get the heck out, okay? You can bet that I will be selling all of my altcoin bags this cycle and then just planning to chill in cash and stable coins. I'll wait for the inevitable collapse to come, and then I can rebuy positions, allocate out to real estate and dividend stocks and metals to get money out of crypto. Crypto is crazy, man, although I'd love to run it up again next time, right? Because crypto is one of the best games in town for creating wealth. But outside of Bitcoin, it's not the best for storing wealth. And look, I know you're going to be tempted to keep those promising altcoins into the bear market, but just imagine the price goes down 97, 98% on an altcoin. How's your opinion of it then? Because that's what's probably going to happen to the vast majority of your altcoin bags in the bear market. And most altcoins will simply never recover. They'll die during the bear market, okay? Now, before we wrap up this video, I've got a special bonus for you. As you gain more experience, more confidence in the cryptocurrency space, you might start exploring bringing in leverage. In simple terms, leverage trading will allow you to open up larger positions by borrowing funds against your existing capital, which can definitely be useful sometimes and help you to juice up your gains a little bit. But before you actually dive into that, just remember there is a lot of risk, especially if you're putting your entire position on the line, because you can get liquidated and lose everything if the market moves against you, which in crypto it can very quickly. If you really want to give it a try, I suggest not putting all of your capital into any kind of leverage positions, not taking loans against it, certainly not trading with 10x leverage or something crazy like that. Ideally, if you are going to play with leverage, keep it small. Keep it 10, 20% of your portfolio or something like that. Don't go too crazy, okay? That way, if you do mess up and you do lose, it's not going to be the end of the world, okay? A good trader, if you are trading actively, you can take that 5 or 10% that you're risking on leverage and turn it into much, much more without all the risk, okay? Losing 10% of your portfolio can hurt, but it's recoverable. Losing 100% of your portfolio, you just washed out of the game, man. Stay in the game. Survive, okay? Surviving in crypto, a lot of it comes down to risk management, which part of taking profits is your risk management strategy. It might sound simple, but it will keep your portfolio alive, it'll keep you thriving, it'll keep you in the game because there's always another chance to win, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Hope the video was useful. I'll see you back in the next one. Peace.